We are live!
And how are you today?
You're loving it, mate, I'm loving it.
I'll have to learn something else to say though, won't I?
You need to learn to say stick to the damn plan. That'd be quite good, right?
Turn this out slightly.
Ooh, we're just adjusting the
Oh,
cameras.
wrong way.
Oh, Christ. Oh, you'll need to
right.
unlock that for me.
Unlock it.
Unlock it. We're good. We'll get the comments up and we'll get rocking and rolling. There we are. Hope the
Just going
volume's
to not
right.
talk to anybody for 2 minutes.
Yeah. So, keen to get lean. We have got our special offer on now for our clan. We've only got 10 days left on the offer. We cannot stress this enough. And you can sign up to our clan for $1.
Just one.
Just $1. So please take advantage of it.
Just one.
Just $1. So please take advantage of it now before it goes away. So at the start of December, it's gone.
Basically, this is your gym online with 2 awesome coaches and a cool community that are going to keep you supported and motivated to get your goals.
Yeah.
We cover everything from fitness, nutrition, mindset, a bit of banter. What word am I looking for? We're looking for accountability. That's the word
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
Now, if you want to join, you go to the Kilted Coach. I'm going to put it in now, the link. The Kilted Coaches, I didn't even realise I could do this before, .com. Let me just make sure I've got
Should I
it
do
right.
it for you, Facebook as well?
Yeah, boom.
What it's all about, you've got to be keen to get lean. Now, something that's frustrated us from a very early age in the fitness industry is the people that go and they'll try something half-heartedly, you know, and we get people who actually pay for a personal trainer, and a personal training is not cheap. They'll pay us, you know, we charge, other than the special offer at the moment for $1, but we charge $20 per month for our online membership. However, in person, we're charging more than double that per hour to spend with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so personal training is not cheap. But we get people who come along who've maybe got a little bit of money at the side and say, do you know what, I'm going to do this. And they come along, and don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of people who do listen to us and get great results, but there's people who are kind of like, yeah, I kind of want to get in better shape, I want to lose some weight, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, doing this, and they come along, they don't fully listen to you, they don't take action. That's the main thing, they don't take action. But then they get disheartened, like, oh, you know, well, you know, I'm just destined to be this way forever because I've tried diet clubs and I've tried Slimming World and I've tried my super shakes and I've tried my green soups and I've even now tried personal training and nothing works, therefore it must just be in my genes. And then they become completely disheartened and they stop trying. They tell you that story for the rest of their life. The main point here is they're not keen
To get lean. Now, Dale's saying, tried to sign up with James on PayPal, but it kept mucking up a lot. I got so frustrated. And not sure exactly what would have went wrong, Dale. The process is usually quite straightforward.
Yeah.
The PayPal element of it was, did you have a valid email address for PayPal?
But even
Because you would sign up to us. What the
yeah,
process
you don't necessarily
was?
have a PayPal account, do you? Because you just put in your card details and
Yeah. Does
PayPal
it go to
take care of
PayPal
it.
first or second after they click the? Which way around does it go again?
So they're putting out all the details. You basically create your own profile, and then once you click submit, then it'll take you to the PayPal to make the payment. Yeah. Try again. If you're struggling, make sure that if you've already done it, make sure you put in the same name and password that you set up before, because that'll still work. Have access or not.
Days. So lots of our clan members on. The 2 Cheryls are on. Casey's on. Amber's on. Frank's on. Now that's actually perfect. We've got all the clan members, or as many clan members on as
Yes,
possible.
because we've got some new stuff happening in the clan community.
Now, first of all, particularly with the community, we've made some changes lately to clean things up. We've made more changes today.
Yeah, literally just before we went live, I thought, right, do you know what? Actually, long story, for those who are unaware, for anybody who's in the community, realised that the community was getting clogged up with a bunch of stuff that wasn't really suitable for health and well-being and happiness. So we're like, you know, it's diluting the message that we're trying to portray here. So we started putting these different categories in. It worked to a certain extent. We're like, this is good. But then what we thought was we actually lost a bit of the gel, you know, lots of clan members gelling together. We still do have that, but just not as much.
I mean, what we have to take into account is there's a lot of members on there, and some of the feedback we had from members that don't interact on the clan is that they don't feel that they come in and they want to chat fitness and it ends up going off on a tangent, which we totally understand, we totally get that. So ultimately what we've done with our main clan page, we've got our fitness, nutrition, weekly wins. You'll see there's new categories in there, even newer from the other week. We're now shifted all the banter and we've got a new group on Google Plus called the Tartan Lounge. So for all our clan members, go and request to join the Tartan Lounge, and on there you can talk about whatever the feck you want. Yeah. Basically, anything
You
goes.
can even talk about your period.
Yes, if that's it. Would you talk about your period on there, mate?
I do. I do, yeah.
Cranberry juice is good.
Yeah, cranberry juice. No, you can literally, so this is something that Rab and I may dip into now and again, but ultimately it's for clan members to chat shit and talk about whatever you want.
Yeah, and talk and get to know each other's clan members, and that way when they come onto the clan it's very clean cut nutrition, the fitness, and that way it's easier for us to moderate because we get tagged in so many things. So if we're getting tagged in a question, somebody said, well, I'm struggling with I understand the app, or this week's lesson, or a nutrition question, it's nice and easy and clean for us to find it and follow the thread, and all the banter and nonsense and whatever else anyone wants to chat about can be in the Tartan Lounge.
This is going to make our life much easier, and it's going to make all our clan members hopefully much happier because it's going to be very clear cut about where they go for certain things. Like come to us, health, fitness, nutrition, mindset, any help with technical issues, you're in the clan community, and then it's the Tartan Lounge for all the other banter. And
that's all part of your membership. So, and if you don't want to be part of the banter, just don't go into the Tartan Lounge. Yeah. There we are. Simple as that. Hey. Now, other changes coming to the clan. We're setting a date now for the LEaN bulk program. So if you're wanting to put on a bit of lean muscle for whatever reason, we're going to have a 12-week transformation, much like the Ever LEaN program, but going the other way. Yeah. Now, the date of that is going to be mid-December. So we're actually quite stuck into it now in terms of all the videos. They just need to get polished off, put onto the app, and then it'll be drip fed week to week. So if that is something you're interested in, or if you've not joined the clan yet and you're thinking, you know, I don't want to lose weight, I want to gain some muscle, then that program is going to be for you. So I've been putting that together to get the guns.
Yeah. So as Rab said, it's called the LEaN bulk. Everything that we do, because our clan is the Ever LEaN clan. Everything is to do with being lean, but we do have a bunch of people saying, you know, I would love to have a muscle building program. So Rab has taken it upon himself to do that. Coming in January, we're also going to have the LEaN runner program. So again, I have my philosophies on what it takes to be a good runner. One of them is being as lean as you possibly can, because nobody wants to carry the excess fat. So the LEaN runner program is going to be a cardio based running program that's going to take you from 0 to 10k.
Oof. Awesome.
Yeah. You can then use a similar program to go on and do a half marathon if you really want to, but in terms of what I believe in and what we believe in, we don't really want to be running for any more than 45 to an hour. Longer, you know, hour and a half is more than enough. Half marathons and everything else. If you want to do it, great, but we're not going to help you with it.
And then we've also got LEaN for the beach that will also be coming early next year. Again, all of these are going to be set programs like our Ever LEaN. We get a lot of positive feedback about the method of delivery. The fact the lessons are drip fed, it gives you a specific program with mindset, nutrition, etc., depending on the program. So we're starting to piece together these programs that are easy to follow. You'll get the messages in to the app every day. Do this, do that, do this, do that, or when it has and when. So some exciting things coming.
Yeah, definitely. Right? Our Ever LEaN program, our flagship program, is 12 weeks long, and it's literally, you know, for the first week it's like a lesson every single day, and then sort of drip feeds each week. But there's nutrition, there's mindset, and there's training every single week. And it's, I wouldn't say it's intense, but it's certainly progressive. It progresses you every single week with all three aspects. With these other programs, there will certainly be a bunch of training. There will be a little bit of nutrition to go hand in hand. But if you're looking for more in-depth nutrition, we do recommend that you do the Ever LEaN program first. But if you want to delve straight into one of these programs, then feel free.
Cheryl's saying Tartan Lounge sounds swanky. I'll need to break out the Glenlivet for it.
Who said that?
Cheryl. You'd better believe it.
Is that Cheryl Mills or Posh Cheryl?
That's Yummy Mummy Cheryl.
Okay.
She's got to say in her posh
I know,
voice.
because you said it's Sean Connery accent there. I was like, no.
That's because it's the word swanky. You can't say
It
swanky about...
It sounds swanky.
I'll have to pop out the Glenlivet. You don't sound like that, I'm just winding you up. Trish is saying lean for the beach. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, so that ultimately that's just going to be a short term. Let's get absolutely as lean as possible leading up to an event. Absolutely. With the lean for the beach, we're going to say to everybody, make sure you do the ever lean first.
Yeah.
Lean for the beach is really just an add-on to say, right, you've got an event now, and we're going to dial everything right down to your event, knowing that you may rebound slightly afterwards. But we'll explain all that in the lean for the beach.
Which is awesome, exciting times, right?
So we've got essay on. Hey, essay, what you say, essay? Gregory Jones, I'm going to buy another wing chair for y'all. Great. The address is on the bottom of our emails. Just send it to our mailing address and we'll quite happily get another chair. Nice.
Just laughing before we went live, right? Now, was it last week or the week before we opened the Balvenie? Now, who sent the Balvenie again? Can you see that?
That was Brian.
Brian, now I don't know if you can see that here, but I'm laughing because I just realised for the first time it says double wood. I need to grow up.
You always got those, I call them the Living Reefs. You know, if you've been to Tenerife, he's been to Living. They always want to do one better. You know, just imagine the conversations like, oh man, you stop watching this, I've got wood. You're like, well, I've got double wood.
Triple wood.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of exciting changes. So again, if you're interested in any of them, you can sign up for our clan right now, $1, and I'll give you a full month.
Yeah. Come and join us for $1. It's literally, you could find $1 in the street. Come on. We had to charge something because the way PayPal works, you got to give basically we'll give you a month free. It's cost you $1. Yep. Come in, try it out. There's nothing to lose other than a few pounds off your belly fat.
Yeah.
Rennie Hebert. I wish to break the barriers of my COPD and what doctors set limits of me. How dare those set limits? There are no limits. You can do what the hell you want. I say I got my AMRAP today and some sprints periodically. Work now and watching my favourite Scottish awesome guys.
Miss Molly B's on. Not seen you for a while, Molly.
Molly B?
Metaphorically speaking, right?
Yeah. See, not seen your name for a while.
Not seen your name. Not seen a. Bruce is asking, what time is it where you are? Bruce, it is 5:10 in the evening. So wherever you are,
Nearly tea time.
Yes. Ryan Lumsden saying, I'm that guy you met at the North Inch. When, Ryan? Can't remember.
Met at the North Inch?
Don't know. We meet quite a few. Tell us the context of when we met you, Ryan, and we can see if we can remember. I'm that guy you met at the North Inch.
Tilly, behave.
She tuned something.
Who do we meet in North Inch?
Oh, quite a few people, that's what I'm trying to narrow it down. You're not one of the young lads who was on the bike, was it? Or...
Huh.
I came and asked what you were doing on my bike. Yeah! Remember we were doing the live on the field? And the young lad came up and was wondering... He was with his mate.
I remember the young lad.
Yeah, we do remember, Ryan. You were with your buddy and you came out. You're just beyond the
Yeah, because you're actually on our video.
That's right, if you go back to that one...
We turned the camera around and you're on our video. Yeah, I do remember that.
What was the name of that episode, actually?
It's when the wind was battering
the sound was shite, wasn't it?
Camera as well, yeah.
Well, anyway, you're on that video, Ryan, so welcome back.
Yeah. Bill Barrett, hello from Florida.
Oh, happy days. Fountain Chain 126 is saying, stalling bench press at 80 kg for a few weeks. Any tips? What sort of reps are you doing that for, Fountain? Because sometimes if you're doing high reps, you might want to go a bit heavier for low reps, or vice versa. If you've been working off low reps, then it's quite good to mix it up a bit.
Change the training stimulus slightly. Another actually good tip that I got was if you're going for like a 1 rep max or a 3 rep max or a 5 rep max or even a 10 rep max, and you've stalled slightly, put I think it's something like 20% or 20 or 30% more weight on the bar than you're comfortable with or you can do, and just you need a spotter for this. So you get the spotter to help you off through the bar, and you literally hold it, bend the arms slightly so then the tension goes into the triceps, into the chest, into the shoulders, and then you just hold for like 10 to 20 seconds, and then you re-rack. You don't do anything else. And then you have your little bit of recovery, and then you put on what you're trying to do more of. So if you're stuck at 80, put on 85, and then just see how you get on.
Conditions the muscles to then take the weight.
Yeah, fires up the muscle fibers. You've got thousands and thousands of muscle fibers within each muscle, and your body will always hold back some muscle fibers. It's a protection method, and we never. It's very, very difficult to recruit 100% muscle fibers. It takes very strict mindfulness processes and practices to get there. But yeah, that's one way of doing it. Is sometimes we're just conditioned to say, oh, I'm stuck at 80, I can't do more than 80. But actually, our friend Cherry, strongman. So when I first qualified as a PT, I was training in the gym that Rab used to train from, and then I used to work from. And I started training with Cherry one day, and he says, oh, what do you normally bench with dumbbells? And I was like, oh, you know, 30s. And he's like, great, 34s. And I was like, I've never done 34s before. And he went, you're doing them today. I was like, what about the 32s? Like, surely that's a step up.
That's the Cherry mentality, isn't it?
And he's like, nah. He says, honestly, you'll surprise yourself. I'm like, all right, cheers. But right enough, as soon as you get on, you got a spotter, you got a motivation. And that's something that you learn through experience. Like, I was just newly qualified. You like to think you know what you're doing when you're newly qualified, but you really don't. It takes somebody like Cherry, who's got a lot of experience in training and getting stronger, to say, you know, stop being a fanny and up the weights.
What was interesting, it's the very first time I benched 140 kilo, I think I was 18. But I did it by accident. Not that you would lift 140 kilo by accident, right? Give my all-time best.
I thought it was my cup of coffee.
Yeah. But it's because when I stacked the bar, I was in the usual gym at Balburney. The yellow plates were 15s.
Yeah.
Right. And then I was down in an area called LEaN. Let's not talk about LEaN. But their yellows, which I thought were 15s, were actually 20s.
Right.
So when I was then getting heavier, and every time I was actually 10 kilo heavier than where I thought I was. So I was like, right, I can get 130. I knew that I could get 130, and it was, depending on how it was that day, I'd be going for 135. So of course I load up the bar, which I think is 130. Right, I'll go for 2. Bang, got it. And I was like, oh, fucking nice. Right. So I should go for 140. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait a second. I did my sums. I was like, I just did 140.
Yeah.
I tried to go 145, nearly died. So mind over matter. Wrong Grant, sorry I'm late to the party.
Joey Gallen's on. Joey!
Joey.
He says, morning coaches, it's afternoon here. Sonia Bergman. Hi guys. Now, Sonia, for everybody on Facebook, if you write a long message, any more than 2 sentences, we won't be able to read it all. But I'm going to read the start of this one. Hi guys, just about to make dinner. Anyone want chicken, mushroom, salad, sandwiches, and some orange juice?
Ooh.
What's the end of that sentence?
We just went through, is it David DeMarco or is it Daniel DeMarco? Who's the DeMarco in our clan? It's David. David, he said, did that tingle you just went through an x-ray machine? He must be at the airport. It did, I got an itch.
Joey Gallen said, hey Bud Buds. So he's Joey. He's like, hey Bud Buds.
Bud Buds, yeah. Amanda's on, sorry, was in the shower when you went live. That's no excuse. Most phones, or some phones, are waterproof nowadays. You should have left us on the shower.
Exactly. Barbara.
Glad to be with us.
Jen Struck.
You're struggling today, isn't he?
That is a lot of consonants altogether. That is JENDRZCZ. Okay?
Where is it? Oh, Jenzarock. Jenzarock. Down at Jenzarock. Get your frag open. Oh, we just had a donation from Matt. Oh, legend, Matt. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Now go towards the next bottle of whiskey.
Now, Joe's just made a valid point. On YouTube, we've got 38 people watching, but only 20 likes. So, likey people.
Actually, that's not a bad ratio considering we haven't said anything yet. You guys are...
I know, up to 21 likes. People are already doing it.
You're starting to click on to what we're looking for here, guys. Well done.
Ron's
Happy days.
Ron's asking, how long do you wait between sets? Well, that also depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're going really heavy, I would usually leave at least 2 minutes between sets. If you're going for a real burn, you might only leave 60 seconds. It depends on your goal.
Yeah. I've had it down to 30 seconds for high reps. So if you're going for like say 20 reps, 30 seconds back into it.
Yeah.
Again, it also depends on the intensity of the set. So for instance, Rab and I go relatively intense for each set. Like we want to get a good old muscle burn. Therefore, waiting 30 seconds, it's just a no-go. Like we need more rest than that. Whereas a lot of people will train, and certainly for beginners, you don't want that intensity on each set. So you might do say sets of 15 for instance, but not be at failure at 15. That doesn't mean you're not going to get the training stimulus. You might go for 15, 30 seconds, 15, 30 seconds, 15, 30 seconds, and you can do like 5 sets of that. Whereas we like to go a little bit intense, so even at set 15, we're like, oh! And then you have to wait at least a minute to a minute and a half before you go again.
Also, keep an eye on what your rest is. Even if you're not deliberately setting it to anything, keep an eye on it. Is it? Sometimes people go, I go again when I've got my breath back, so that might be 90 seconds. Now, as long as you're always doing 90 seconds and you're getting through your workout and the workout's getting easier, you can say, right, that's great because the rest was always the same. If you were chatting away to someone, took longer rest and then got through your workout, are you getting fitter or are you just taking longer rest? So whatever your rest period is initially or whatever you roll with, try and keep an eye on it to keep it constant.
Yeah, and it all depends on your the overall goal of your workout too. So like Rab said, if you're going for more strength orientated, like if you're going for your absolute max, say for instance you're going for a 3 rep max, it's like as much weight as you possibly can do for 3 reps, then technically speaking you need a 2 to 5 minute rest period afterwards to replenish what's called creatine phosphate. So it's an energy system that's stored within your muscles. Your body can produce more of it, but it takes 2 to 3 minutes at least to replenish this, depending on Euro makeup, Euro training history. You see the guys in the gym who will do a set of like 5 reps and then they'll just sit around for 5 minutes before they go again, and that's completely legit. People say, oh, they're just wasting time, they're not getting fit, but actually if they're going for strength, you don't want to go straight back into it. You need to wait for a good few minutes to replenish that energy system.
Now Cheryl's asking, how do you find a tartan lounge? Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Just go to Google Communities and search for Tartan Lounge.
You'll see it. It's got our logo on it, and then just request to join, much like you did with our Kilted Coaches clan community.
How much weight and set time would you suggest for absolute beginners? If you're an absolute beginner, just make sure that you're watching your technique. I would say go to the gym and just focus on technique for a little while. Look for the range of movements, so get a relatively lightweight that you're comfortable with. And normally for beginners, I would go for sets of 15, just so you don't want to be overloading a muscle that you're unsure of a movement pattern. So build up the movement patterns, and the more repetitions you do for a set movement, then you just generally you'll strengthen up your tendons and your ligaments for that movement as well. And then once you're used to that, after 2 to 3 months, you can then say, right, you know what, I'm going to go for sets of 10, or between 8 and 12. And then if you want to go for strength oriented, then you can go for a little bit less reps and even more weight. But start off with higher reps.
And then rest period for that, just you could either go when you get your breath back, or maybe start with 90 seconds, 2 minutes, or try 90-second rest, see how you feel. If you feel good to go again, great. If not, stick with 2 or whatever. Yeah. And
a good rule of thumb actually is we've got like sort of countdown timers on a watch that you've got to do the multiples of 1 minute, so you can't do a 30-second countdown. But what I tend to do is set it for a minute, and as soon as I'm sort of off, I'll sort of jump up, I'll grab a little drink, then I'll set my timer, and then when the timer goes off, press stop, then I'll get into position. So then the drink and getting into position afterwards, it equals about 30 seconds anyway, so you know it's about 90 seconds.
Now Amber's saying she's having trouble pulling it up on Google+. Amber had exactly the same issue just a minute we created. What you have to do is you have to go into communities first and then search from communities, and you'll find it. I was making a mistake. I was just going into Google+, searching it, and I was finding our clan, but I wasn't finding the Tartan Lounge. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, go straight into your Google Plus from your phone. On the bottom, you'll see communities right in the middle.
And then when you're in communities, then use the search function, and you'll find it. I had exactly the same thing, Amber, don't worry.
Right.
Oscar's on. Hi, Oscar. Ted's on as well.
Joey Gallen saying, like a million billion times if I could, for the video.
Well, you can, you just have to keep hitting like, Joey.
Right. I'm doing a turkey challenge not to gain weight during during Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving?
Now apparently. Ted's wishing us a Thanksgiving. Someone else did as well.
What's the best way to work off those Thanksgiving calories? Was it the weekend past then?
Or is it now?
I thought it was at a weekend, or is it today? It's not
It's
Tuesday, is it? I thought it'd be a weekend, but is it a specific day?
I don't know. Or is it this coming weekend? I don't know. Let's see. Wait now.
Somebody let us know, please.
Happy Thanksgiving from the USA. So yeah, let us know if it's just been. Thursday is Thanksgiving. Thursday.
Okay.
Right.
Do you offer a program for men only? That's Stanford Walker. We don't do a men only program. No, I don't know why you would want a men only program or a female only program. All the principles will be interchangeable.
Because it all depends on your goal. A man might want a particular goal. A woman might want exactly the same goal as the man. So it's all we do workouts based on the goal.
Goal orientated rather than gender.
If you're going by what the general rule is for a man, not all men, but generally speaking, most men want to put on a bit of muscle, and therefore we've got our lean bulk coming mid-December. So if that is what you're meaning, then we have that solution coming soon.
Essay saying, Stephen, I like your sweater. I need it in Texas right now.
In Texas?
Everyone likes a sweater, don't they? That's my favourite jumper. I lift caskets all day. What muscle group should I build to make it easier? Just keep lifting caskets.
Christ, they'd be heavy.
Yeah. Fitness is very specific. So if you want to be fit for a particular movement, keep doing that movement. But ultimately, if you're lifting anything from the ground, doing some deadlifts. Research deadlifts that make you stronger, make your back really strong.
Anne saying, where's your chair wrap? Thought Holly was bringing you one. To be honest, Anne, we need to help little Holly with it into the back of her van, and we just haven't done that yet.
Yeah. Should we do that? Should we do it on,
right now?
Should we do it on Thursday?
Thursday. We need to see if Holly Dolly's free on Thursday. Holly Dolly, you're
Holly,
just about leaving. Are you still free on Thursday?
Free on Thursday. We'll come and get the chair.
Come get the chair. Make a video of it, right?
Perhaps you guys are too young, but can you talk about testosterone increase and how working out can? Joey can't read the rest of your message, but we get the gist of it. Testosterone, yeah, so we've actually got a video called How to Get Abs After 40.
Yeah.
Which is basically around increasing your testosterone, making sure that your estrogen levels are not going too high.
Brings in training as
yeah,
well.
testosterone and estrogen typically will counteract each other to a certain extent. We do have both in our bodies for guys as do females, but females got more estrogen, guys got more testosterone. So there's a video on YouTube called How to Get Abs After 40. Go and watch that first. The general gist of it is make sure that you're weight training, make sure you're getting your protein in, making sure that you're avoiding soya and dairy products. Not completely, but not having too much.
If you want to maximise your result, go down that route, basically.
Barbara Genderscock saying, can I go training with you? No. There's a simple answer to that. Unless you're in Scotland, but even then, to be honest, we don't even train together at the moment, do we?
I know. That's very true. Very, very, very true.
Thanksgiving is the 4th Wednesday of November.
It's very specific. Why is it on a Thursday then?
Good point. I'm having a hard time motivating to get into the gym. What can I do at home to jump start a workout? Chris Ayala.
Well, Chris, you could tune in on Saturday with my live workout and just go onto YouTube or Facebook. It's usually around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep. Get a kettlebell and we'll get stuck in and go from there, basically.
Or just spend $1, join our clan for this month and see how it fits you.
Yeah, get some.
Try it on for size.
Yeah, try it on, see if it fits, and then get it in every colour going.
But someone has been in my tequila. Essay, who's been in your tequila?
Speaking of tequila, we've got an idea. So
yes!
Stephen had an awesome idea. Let's give him the credit.
So last year we had the Kilted Coaches Christmas party.
See that 10 times fast.
No,
not you. But I mean that.
And it was good fun, right?
Yeah, we had that sort of
cracking
online party and with an actual party that was streamed online.
Yeah, so we went live to YouTube for a good few hours. There was lots of drinks, there was lots of games getting played. Yeah. It was just good fun. There was a bunch of people, but we used the studio and the clean up afterwards, and there was drink spill, and there was a bunch of stuff. And we're like, do you know what? We need to. And now that we've got Man Cave, we thought, right, we're going to do something different this year.
Yeah.
It's going to be me and Rab with Santa hats on, and kilts, and we're going to have the Kilted Coaches.
This is going to be a tongue twister.
The Kilted Coaches cocktail making Christmas bonanza. So, for anybody who's in our clan, we're going to ask for some suggestions and we're going to pick the best 5 cocktails to make live on YouTube and drink.
Yep.
And then after those 5, we're then going to come to YouTube. So if you're not part of our clan and you don't want to be ever, but you want to give us a suggestion, then tune in to the Kilted Coaches Cocktail Making Christmas Bonanza. And we'll take suggestions and we'll do it all live on air. So we're going to have a bunch of stuff. You have to give us suggestions based on what we have, but we'll have a good few spirits, a good few mixers and fruit and
yeah,
and
we'll try and stack the table full of. We'll try and get a bit of everything so that we can make virtually all the main cocktails, or even wee sneaky variations if need be.
Exactly.
And,
so we've got Clarissa's, this, what's it called, Chicata or something?
Yep.
Sajichiba. Anyway,
yep.
So we thought, right, we've got this, so let's make some cocktails out of it.
Yeah, because Clarissa's one of our clan members.
And we'll get some like mint, and we'll get some basil.
Basil?
Basil?
We'll get some basil!
Get Shell to say that. Have some basil.
Have some basil.
Tell the pups go lie down. Good girl.
Miss Molly B, Christmas Bonanza. So glad I joined before the holidays.
Essay saying, sign me up. God, I need to join the clan. Essay, it'll cost you $1 right now. $1.
Oh, Frank, our man. That's right up my alley. If there's one thing I know pretty well, it's cocktails.
Happy
well
days.
done, Frank. Yes, you'll be all over it.
So this is going to be fun. Literally, kilts, Santa hats, cocktails.
Yeah, and actually,
What could go wrong?
We should maybe host a mini competition for maybe the winner signed picture. Who has the tastiest cocktail? Because rather than just making them to get blasted, we want the best tasting cocktail.
Best tasting
And we can
cocktail.
I'll give away a signed one and you can give away a signed one.
Right,
so
okay,
there'll be
so
2
you're
winners.
There you go.
There you are, because we've got different taste buds, right? Frank's all over
I'll send
it.
you some Austrian snaps if you want, but careful, that's hard stuff. Ooh. You're talking to 2 Scotsmen here.
Frank, just quickly, how are your biceps today? Now, Frank was doing the
How
live
are your
workout.
biceps?
Bit sore,
Mine
actually.
are. Tight.
Stephen joined me for the live workout Saturday past, and
one and only time.
Either one. One and done. And one of the elements, the live workouts have been progressing. So Saturday was the 5th one, wasn't it? Yeah, the 5th workout. Now, all this stuff has been progressing, so you can go on the channel, you've got the playlist, and you can find each of them and work up. So Frank was catching up, so he went and did the workout from Saturday, and I pre-warned him biceps were going to be a hard one, so hopefully here.
Right, I'm going to throw this out here.
Ambers are still killing her.
Gerardo Vasquez is saying, I'll send you all some homemade mezcal from Mexico. Right? So I'm going to throw this out there. At the moment, Clarissa has got our cocktail of choice for us. We'll listen to Clarissa. She's actually not part of our clan, is she?
Clarissa is.
Is she?
She's a clan member, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But because she sent us this, we're going to make a cocktail of her choice. And I said we're already going to choose another 5 from the clan anyway.
Yep.
If you send us a bottle of something,
we will make something.
We will
with
make
it.
a cocktail especially for you of your choice.
Yeah, that's a fair deal, right?
I'm going to say no to homemade stuff though, because we have to be sensible here. As much as we don't believe anybody would send us anything rotten, I'm just not going to drink any homemade moonshine.
Frank says my wimpy biceps are a bit sore, but I feel my shoulders more.
Happy days.
Still got it done, right?
When I'm going to do our Kilted Coaches cocktail making Christmas bonanza.
Sorry, what did you say there?
The Kilted Coaches cocktail making Christmas bonanza.
I think we'll do the Kilted Coaches cocktail making Christmas bonanza mid-December, and as close to Christmas as we can.
Yeah. So why don't we say? Can we look at the calendar? Because it's going to be a Friday, right?
Yeah, Friday would be safe.
Because then we can chill on a Saturday. Or do it a Saturday.
Or a Saturday would work. Saturday would probably work better for everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, because we wanted these guys to be enjoying the cocktails as well, right?
Yeah. So, we'll go for one of our later Saturdays. Not done one. Oh, it's a Christmas one, right? So might as well.
Sonia's saying, all right, then get ready for an Austrian hangover.
Oh, we'll call that the Austrian oak.
Can you confirm the address to mail? Joy's asking, can we confirm the address? So, our mailing address should be on the bottom of every email that we send out. Will it be other than our clan ones actually? If you're unsure of the address, is it on our website? Did we take it off the website?
I can't remember.
I think we took it off the website. Yeah, it'll be on the bottom of every email. We have to do that by law apparently. And if you're really struggling to find it, then just drop us an email and we'll send it to you.
We'll ping it back. Ping. Now, Chris is saying you should try yourself some glug from Sweden. It's a nice holiday drink. Have it warm for sipping.
Sipping? Glug?
Oh,
sounds like you should glug it.
I was watching Netflix and there's Born Strong, the documentary,
oh, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And it shows the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But he's got his own vodka.
That's right.
And his advert for it is brilliant. He's like, everyone loves my vodka. And then there's a scene with him trying to squeeze, like, eye gouge this guy going, you will love it. And he's like, I love your vodka. So yeah, you have to see that advert. How's this called? Mountain Vodka, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it's something like that, yeah. It would make sense.
We don't have anybody from Iceland, do we? I was thinking, we've had a bunch of people from all over the world. We've never had anybody from Iceland as far as I can remember.
No, you're right.
Iceland doesn't like us.
It just doesn't know us yet.
Just
Doesn't know us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, what else are we talking about today? You got to be keen to get lean.
Keen to get lean.
And we started talking about cocktail making.
Cocktail making.
We can sell our clan via how to get lean, or we can say, do you know what, we're going to have some bunch of cocktails, and if you're part of our clan, then you can give us suggestions.
Yeah. So what we tried today, we've chatted about our $1 special offer for the clan. So if you're thinking about joining, there is only 10 days left, and almost 9 days left because we're almost...
Yeah, we literally can't do this for longer than November, so as of December 1st, it's done. So if you want to try this out for $1, get your whole month for free, pretty much, then sign up now over the next 10 days. Do it now though.
Do it now.
Come
Do
say
it right
hello.
now. And then we mentioned the LEaN bulk, which is coming, which is going to be a muscle building program, which is going to be awesome. We've got our
LEaN runner program, that'll come in January. So again, a bunch of people saying what to do for cardio. The LEaN runner program is not just any lean any runner program. You can get these like couch to 5K programs, and it's all based around run. Just keep and ultimately it's common sense, right? You just start at 0, and then this day you do this much, and then this day you do this much, and this day you do this much. This is nothing to do with that. You get an element of that for some of the runs, but it's going to be training methods to make you a better runner and a lean runner.
Then we're going to have LEaN for the beach. That's also coming.
I just love the name of that. It's like lean for the beach. It's like, yeah, it's like going to be lean for the beach, and I'm going to lean over for the beach.
When I worked in St Andrews years and years ago, I used to have a stretch class that I called Reach for the Beach.
Reach for the beach.
And we used to go down to the beach on St Andrews
and
do it down there through the summer. We also mentioned our Tartan Lounge, which is also part of the membership. That's to tidy up the Kilted Coaches Clan Google Plus community. So we've moved all the banter into the Tartan Lounge.
Yeah.
So
Our clan community likes to chat to each other. They all like to know what's going on in each other's lives. They like to wish each other happy birthday, you know, and that's one of the things that's going on at the moment. As much as we love that, it does start to clutter up the whole feed, so it's a great place to go and chat and just hang out.
I've got to laugh, right? So Amanda's made a comment which has been held for review. But she's not meant it that way. Amanda said, I'll have to pull out my cocktail recipe book. It's been held for review. I'm going to bring that. I'm going to allow that one, Amanda. That's so funny.
I'm going to have to pull out my cocktail recipe book.
YouTube must be like, oh my god.
Where is it?
I'll pull out my cocktail book.
Audio is low, can barely hear you. It's okay, it's just nice looking at you. Kim Flanagan, are you sure? Because is anyone else having problems with the volume? There's little buttons at the side of your phone, just press the top one and the volume should go up.
Sharon loves your sweater.
Will we ever have a video of you guys doing some swimming? Good workout too, Sonia Bergman. I was going swimming, it became like the Pilates one. I'll be okay-ish. Rab will be like sinking.
Floundering. And then suddenly, they'll be like, he's doing it! And I'm like, doggy paddling. Actually, I can swim from A to B,
Quincy keeps you afloat though, right?
I'm just not great at treading water and I'm just not comfortable in water, so I keep my ass out the water.
Sound is fine apparently, audio is fine. How do I get emails? David DeMarco, you're in our clan anyway, but if you go to our website, I believe it's at the bottom. Just join our mailing list and you'll get our weekly emails, and our mailing address will then be at the bottom. Volume on Facebook is lower than YouTube, apparently.
Oh well. Oh well, not much we can do about that, right? Just shout louder.
Yep. I can do my sign language again.
You need to learn how to say stick to the damn plan.
I'll learn. I'm going to put it on my to-do list.
Right.
Stick to the damn plan.
And I'll try and learn. So it's sign language, not Makaton you're learning, right?
Yes, there's a difference, right? Is there a difference? Yeah.
Makaton's similar but not the same.
Right, okay. Yeah, sign language.
Yeah, I'll need to learn how to muscle up Buttercup then.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like... That's a Buttercup, by the way.
Thought it was a feed the pony.
Maybe it's a... Do you remember that? It was, if you ever go back to sweet versus normal potato, we were talking about the glycemic load, and we're like, the glycemic load shoots right up. We were in stitches.
Anything that shoots up is just hilarious to us.
I know.
Nice sweater. Do people like my sweater? Rab looks like he just woke up.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I don't think that's a good thing though, right?
No,
Do you remember whenever we did a live in the Harvester, everyone said I looked tired?
That's right.
It was always the light.
Or stoned.
Or stoned.
Yeah,
that's
you look
right.
stoned. James, hi coaches, almost supper time over there. What's on the healthy plate tonight? That's a very good question. I'm actually getting quite hungry, so...
I'm going to have chicken and broccoli.
Well, I've got judo tonight, so I can't eat too much.
You need to watch your timing, mate.
I do need to watch my timing. Ready to be a clan member. Essay! Can't wait to get you over there.
Right, what we'll do is we'll need to wrap this up. Thank you very much for tuning in. So again, if you're not a clan member and you want to be a clan member, you can sign up for $1 at thekiltedcoaches.com. For current clan members, we've now got the Tartan Lounge for all banter, so do a quick search and request to join, and we'll let you in there, and that's where all the banter is. That just cleans up our main page. We've got LEaN Bulk coming, we've got
LEaN Runner Program, and LEaN for the beach.
For the beach. And what was the last thing? Was there something else to talk about? But first of all...
But what? But what?
I'm still laughing at it.
That was very funny. We shared it on Facebook if you're wondering what Rab's talking about and you don't know. But first of all...
But first of all, the Cocktail Christmas Bonanza...
Kilted Coaches Cocktail Making Christmas Bonanza.
Yes. We're going to make cocktails.
I'm going to make a logo for that.
Yeah, he's loving his logos.
I like making logos.
And so our clan members can select cocktails for us. If anyone sends us a bottle, we will make a cocktail from your bottle.
That sounded strange.
I know, I need to watch it. Right, we're going to shoot. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.